What happened here? Guys, I don't know what's happening here. No guests yet. Viewers, no viewers yet. Invite friends to watch you live. I don't know what is happening here. What are all those dots? Hey there. I'm kind of confused by. Do you guys know what's happening with all the plus signs? It's probably a setting that I did by accident. Remove background noise settings. Let's go to settings and see what I did here. Can you guys see me? Because all I see is my little circle picture and a bunch of plus signs. Yeah. I might have to start this over, guys. I might have to start this over. Come right back. There's some kind of setting. I don't know how to get it. Remove background. Super fun. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start it over again. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Come back. All right. Why is it doing this? Okay. Hi, guys. We're going to use the Koshi chime. I'm just having some technical difficulties over here on my phone. So hang in there or come right back. I just have to figure this out. I do not know what's happening here. Everyone about me, background moderators. All right. Well, let's see if I... Hi there. All right.
Years ago, I was like,
I do not know how to get this off here. Guys, I hope you come back. I just have some technical difficulties we're working out. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. I had it on video chat. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm going to share it with some folks here. We're doing good. All right, guys, together we rise. Together we're building the 5D reality. Those of us that know about the 5D reality that we're cultivating, we're being the change that we want to see in the world. We know that this gathering together matters. And so thank you for being here. Okay, so we just invited some folks. So I'm just gonna do just some welcoming. Come on in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Any questions you have to ask about 5D reality, 5D consciousness, anything you have to ask about metaphysics, anything you have to ask about light therapy, sound therapy, vibrational therapy. That's what we're here for today, just to become more aware. So just connecting in with the authentic self, a fractal of the divine, a fractal of wholeness, of love. Welcome, welcome, Haitian Empress. Hello, welcome, welcome. And who do we have over here? Gotta get my glasses on. I do not know what that says. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here. We're doing some sacred voice. When I say channeled voice, I'm not really meaning channeling, but it's kind of the closest thing that people understand. I'm talking about being the essence of one love. I'm talking about being the authentic vibration of beingness. And when we're willing to live that and be that and just we emoted and sounded and have it come through your eyes and your pores and you're like you are the light. Sound has that vibration when you're willing to intend and live from there. I call it being sung. Michael Beckwith would call it, one of the consciousnesses that we can access, beingness. And that's what I mean by channeled voice or bringing it in. We're not bringing it in from something separate than us. We are being it. And so that's what we're playing with here tonight. So let's start sharing this with people. Let's get this in the algorithm because together we rise. When we want to see change on the planet, we be the change together. We gather the fractals of one love. We gather the fractals of the 5D consciousness and we expand it and grow it in the 3D collective. And that's what's happening here. We're on the timeline. We're building the pathway to the 3D parallel universe. So, my friends, where are you tuning in from? Where are you on your awakening journey? How many of you know deep down the power, the superpower that your voice is on the awakening journey? All right, I'm from Colorado. We've got Arizona. I'm soon to be from Spain, heading to Spain soon. Hi, Holly. Welcome. Come on in. Yeah, guys. So just tap the screen and share it with a few folks. Let's get this live started. I'm a certified sound therapist. I'm a metaphysical minister and spiritual director, energy worker. And I help people access the power of their voice. And I also use the power of my own voice to do vocal energy healing, where we're bringing in the light of one love. And I'm helping you remember. I'm helping you connect and remember the one love that you are a part of. And when you live and remember that, life gets ecstatic. Regardless of what's showing up out here, life gets ecstatic. And divine order is in flow. The light of one love. Exactly, Empress. Exactly. Let me know what's going on in your awakening journey. We've just come out of a pretty powerful new moon, right? We had a stellium in Aries, and what did that create for you? What did that put in motion for you, or what did you let go of? And here we are on the other side of that intense weekend. How was that for you? You know, a lot of us that are playing and teetering on these 5D timelines, we're like, woohoo, it was great. And some of us that teeter more on the 3D and we're playing with 5D a little bit, maybe it was more intense. Let me know. We keep seeing those posts, right? That says, woo, people's hair are all a mess. And they're just like, wow, I didn't know spiritual awakening was going to be like this, right? That, you know, a lot of times we think we've awakened, we've arrived in the heaven realms of sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns. But we all know probably that that's not the case. There's ego deaths, and there's spiraling down of depression, learning to express not what our character and personalities, but certainly learning to express the soul essence of ourselves. And sometimes that's a journey of depression and rising up. So I want to sing a song about that called The Phoenix. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising within you. The light is rising within you. And what's so exciting about the times that we're in right now is that light and vibration are powerful healing components, right? Right now we're practicing vibration and sound. I've got this little patch on. I'm working on like light phototherapy, and this is an exciting time. So the Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. Phoenix is rising. Let a brand new you that has always been. Let the clouds dissolve and the light pour in. Quantum leap and allow. Quantum leap and allow. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. Let the voice you hide sing true and clear. Let your soul sound out beyond the fear. Let go, just allow. Let go, just allow. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising within you. That is the light. That is the remembering. That is the one love fractal of the one that we all are. You are amazing. You are beautiful. Share this with someone that might need to hear that right now, that might need that reminder to remember who and what they are. And here I teach you about the power of your own voice. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. Let a brand new you that has always been. Let the clouds dissolve and the light pour in. Quantum leap and allow. Quantum leap and allow. The Phoenix is rising. The Phoenix is rising. Let the voice you hide sing true and clear. Let your soul sound out beyond the fear. Let go, just allow. Let go, just allow. The Phoenix is rising. Feel it rising in you, the light. The Phoenix is rising. It's rising from your heart, through your psyche, through your wounds. It is the light of the Holy Spirit, the essence of the one that you are. The Spirit is rising. The Spirit is rising. The Phoenix is rising. All right, guys. That Phoenix is rising from within. We have got to get some more people on here because together we rise. The potency comes in numbers. What's going on here? Let's get this invite going out to some people here. Hey, the phoenix, the light, the phoenix is rising. It's out of the ash. What ashes have we come through in our lives? What density, what clouds, right? Oh my gosh, guys, here we are. We're processing it all. Let me know what questions you have. What questions you have about oneness, consciousness, beingness. What questions do you have about, name them. Where are you feeling stuck? Where are you feeling like life, you just want life to open up more, right? Let's play with that. This is the year of the fire horse. I'm going to sing this chant. It's called the fire horse. I haven't played it in a while. Let me say grassroots growing. Let's see what this is going to do. Ooh, thank you, thank you. All right, so how we are like, let's see, 4 months in, 3 months in to the fire horse year. That's the Chinese New Year of the fire horse. And that means we are galloping. There is a fire under this horse's hooves, and it is running straight for something. What are you running straight for? What is your fire horse doing this year of 2026? You taking advantage of the energies at play. We just got out of an amazing weekend. Did you feel it? Did you allow yourself to be aware of it and ride the momentum? It was an Aries stellium in the most potent new moon of this year, of this 2026. This fire horse just keeps going. Grassroots growing, inner light knowing, new roles emerging, new earth is surging. The fire horse here is here. What are you here to be, know and do? Your soul is calling you. What are you here to be, know and do? Your soul is calling you. The fire horse here is here. The fire horse here is here. What are you here to be, know and do? Your soul is calling you. What are you here to be, know and do? Your soul is calling you. The fire horse here is here. The fire horse here is here. Grassroots growing, inner light knowing, new roles emerging, new earth is surging. Grassroots growing, inner light knowing, new roles emerging, new earth is surging. The fire horse here is guys. What is your soul calling you to do? That's exactly, your soul is calling. Your soul is calling. I am going to share this quick with my membership group. Okay. The fire horse here is here. Alive. The fire horse here is here. Okay, guys. Okay. So sound healing. Sound healing, it works with vibration. It works with intention. It works with frequency. So what's the difference between frequency and vibration? So frequency is a specific rate of vibration. Okay. Where did my live go? There it goes. So the difference is that frequencies has a specific hertz, right? So if I was taking my tuning fork and it says 128 hertz, hello, lucky smile, welcome. You would see a specific frequency. It's a number, okay? Vibration includes hertz and different categories of rates, right? But it also, vibration could mean quantum vibrations of emotions. Okay, so when we talk sound healing, not only are we talking like 3D measured frequencies, we're also talking about quantum vibration, which is well, everything's in the quantum field, right? The whole universe, there's universes upon universes in the quantum field. And the quantum field is that space of where we're playing, where we kind of stepped out of heaven, out of this, we separated, we think we've separated, and we're playing some stuff out. And basically it reflects back some awareness to say, oh, I'm not separate at all. We think we're having this separate experience and we're not at all. And so this is what sound therapy plays with. It plays with intention, it plays with vibration, it plays with frequency. It plays with tones and melody and harmony. It plays with musical flow. It plays with intervals. All of that is sound therapy. And the cool part, is it raining out? The cool part, this is so cool, guys. The cool part about sound is that it's linked to light, because the sound can only go so far, maybe like a 750 miles, right? But the light that's attached to it is quantum, and it goes through the whole universe and quantum field forever. So when we sound out and we make an intentional frequency, it's there. It's in the field forever. Here for sound therapy with you. Awesome. Katya, hey there. So glad you're here. So that's the cool thing. It's like if you think of a rocket, right? If you think of a rocket ship, it has the rocket booster and then it has that little thing that just kind of starts floating around, right? The sound wave is the kind of the rocket that boosts the little part that the astronauts in. And then the light just goes past that burst and goes as far as that. The sound will go as far as the wave will go, and the light carries it through the universe after that infinitely. And that is what we're talking about with sound therapy. And it has to do with light, it has to do with sound, it has to do with vibration, it has to do with frequency, it has to do with sacred geometry. It's so cool and vast, the field of sound therapy. And then we have something as simple as this. Listen to that. All of a sudden we hear it and we just go, oh, yes. Like our shoulders calm down. What is that? Well, this is a series of intervals in here. So inside here, you can see, I don't know if you can see it. Um, each little thing is a note, right? Each little silver thing is a note, and they are intervals. And I call them sacred intervals because intervals have an effect on us, right? A perfect fourth and a perfect fifth. They give us peace. They give us like sense of comfort and home, right? The perfect, the sixth, the interval, the sixth helps us feel like a lot of love songs are written in the sixth. We start to have this kind of loving, kind of like romantic love, like love sensation to us. Let's see. Sacred geometry. I've been trying to decipher that wondrous world. Yeah, it's quite a wondrous world for sure. I love the Koshi chime. Thank you. Yeah, this is a Koshi chime, and it is the aria one, the yellow one, and this has to do with you know ether. So crown chakra and ether. So just listen to this. Yeah, it's like a wind chime, but there's specific intervals in here that activate the crown chakra and the element of ether, air, ether and air. Listen to that. What is your nervous system response to that? Calm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I just get into just like this beautiful space. It's very relaxing, right? It's very relaxing. But see what's under the relaxation, right? Because it feels so much like home. Yeah. Gentle tingles. Like, to me, it's almost like fairy like and authentic innocence. So, does anyone feel or know that they are a star seed? I want to talk about star seeds tonight because it has to do with home. We're talking about home. Home, it's like profound feeling of a sense of home. And a lot of people that feel home with my music, like a lot of times I get these comments on my lives that's just saying, "Oh, I feel like home. I feel like connected in." And there might be a reason for that. And so if you feel like you're a star seed, let me know in the comments, either with a yes or a thumbs up or emoji, and then let me know what star seed you feel like you are. Because I'm going to tell you about the star seed that I am. And if you feel at home with my music, with my sounds, with my tones, there's a high probability that you either have an origin, starseed origin, with mine, or that you've had an incarnation there. Just all mixed up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, not sure. Okay, absolutely. Okay. So the thing is, guys, this is how we play. Your drum and singing gets me. Yeah. So the singing, um, one of the reasons there's several reasons why I might get you. One, I'm singing from beingness consciousness, which is helping us each. It's like telepathically talking to your soul. Psst, do you remember the oneness of love that you are? But then there's another reason too, because I have some past lives on the Syrian star system in the Artuvia. And Artuvia is called the Matakan star seed, the tribal roots. I feel like you are some kind of divine mother energy source. Oh, well, that's such a compliment. um, so if you guys ever heard of Artuvia or the Syrian star system, This has to do with the star seed that I've got to know as the Matokan star seed. And I actually have over on YT, I have like a long sound bath of Matokan star seed sound bath. But when you talk about light language, my light language has never really been sounded like an alien language. It's always sounded like pure tones. And I was always like, is that still light language? Like, what am I doing? And then it occurred to me somehow the Matokan star system, that especially Artuvia, was a water planet. They sang in they communicated in pure tones. Whales, dolphin-like creatures. So when people feel like a call, like, whoa, like call to the sense of home, you've either had an incarnation as a Matakan, or you had your originate, like your first point of separation from source was as a Matakan starseed. Yeah. So I have someone over here asking if their planet was destroyed. It was. And recently I heard that it shifted timelines and now it's still there again. So interesting. So both my husband and I were on that planet when it was destroyed. And some of the oldest beings on planet Earth are the Matakan star seeds because they came from there. Um, yeah, you feel a lot of different things at times because we've had hundreds of thousands of experiences, and it's all in the Akashic records and in the field. Um, so most likely, if you're feeling aligned with this work, you probably have, we're in this group together, right? Where we've traveled before together. So if just I'm just planting a seed. So sometimes it's just fun to go down that rabbit hole of learning about the Matakan star seeds and learning about that star language, that light language, because it was fun for me to realize, oh, that's where these pure tones are coming from. I feel like I'm singing my source self. I'm singing my beingness, but I feel like I've got that information from the Matakans and from the planet Artuvia. So I remember taking a quiz once and landing on that as well, the Matakan. Cool. All right. The other thing about Matakans is they crave being around the ocean. So my husband's been landlocked here for we've been land in Colorado for 20, 30 years, and we visit the ocean, but now he's like, I've got to go back to the ocean. It's kind of like a mermaid where you're just like, you got to be in the ocean. I've got to get back there. So that's why we're moving to the Mediterranean. Like we just want to be near the water. And so Matakan star seeds crave the ocean. Yeah, I love the beach. And they do well with those kind of pure tone light languages. They just feel this sense of home there. So those are two ways that you feel um, that star seed of the Matakan. It's also called the Syrian star seed. Um, Sirius B, I believe it is. So let's do a little bit of it. Let's do a little bit of it, and I'm calling in my Montauk roots, and let's see what wants to be said. Um, and we use sound. We use sound to speak and communicate, and it's a telepathic language. These sounds speak to the soul, and you just know what it's saying. It's rather incredible, and that each soul is going to get its message from the same sound, but a different telepathic message. It's fascinating. I had no idea it was a water planet. I knew I was there. I didn't know it was destroyed until now. It just came up. Yeah, some history says that it was destroyed. Some said it gets back online on a different timeline, but I don't know. Do I know? Do I know? Yeah, it's there and it's not there. It's all this, different timelines. Okay, here we go. It's probably what's going to be happening with planet Earth. New Earth is going to be like, oh no, we never blew up. And 3D reality of planet Earth is like, oh yeah, we blew up. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. So, how did that land with you? Where did you feel that in your soul, your heart, your body, your cells? Where did you feel that? What did you experience? Deep breath. So we've had tons of lifetimes. They're all, if you know how to access the Akashic records, they're all there. There's lots of people that can access them. You can even access them. And these stories give us some interesting knowings about how to live in this lifetime, but they don't necessarily give us the chest. Okay, they don't necessarily give us the remembrance of the true self. So while it's fun to play with the Akashic records and see all the places what we've experienced through the stories and lifetimes, what we're really here to do is remember one love consciousness. We're really using this physical hologram to mirror back, oh, I'm love, I'm whole, and so are you, and so are you. And oh, and that's what we're here to remember. That's what we're here to feel. That there is only one, just like they say there's only one Son of God, there's only one, and we are it. We are all it. And big bang, we sprinkled out into fractals of that one just so we could go and experience separate stories. And now we're gathering back together. Together we rise. We're collecting each other. We're gathering. And that's why, like, the evolution of social media and being able to gather in an instant. This is the evolution of consciousness, because together we rise. Together we're powerful. Together we are the one light. So feel that. Feel the possibility of that one light. Guys, and please share this, because together we rise. Share this. Share this with the folks that you feel will resonate with this message. It's important we gather. So, what happened in this amazing new moon, this most potent new moon of the year? What happened this weekend? Did you feel ecstasy? Did you feel contrast? Did you feel the polarity? Did you feel something shifting? Let me know. Let me know. And did you feel like some triggers came up? Let's work on those. Let's work on those. Guys, if you are resonating with the voice work and what I'm talking about, I have something called Vocal Oneness. It's a group where we meet twice a month, and it's a women's group. We work on the soul calling. We work on activating the voice. We work on clarity and intuition. Um, yeah, it's voice work. It's consciousness work. So if you're looking for that kind of thing and you really want to get clear on your soul calling and the mission that you specifically are on here, that's connected to the only one mission that we have, which is one love. You may be interested in the Vocal Oneness membership. Yes, it was ecstatic, wasn't it? So my friend Katja's over here. We got to spend one of those days together. I had an ecstatic weekend. Um, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sleep last night, but it was an ecstatic weekend for sure. Um, yeah. But some people there's always the other side of the pendulum. Some people are experiencing ecstasy and some people are experiencing the complete opposite of that, right? An Aries stellium in a new moon can create some pretty intense triggers and stuff. So um, let me know if that was you and we can help you out. You did a sound bath in a cave on Sunday? Cool. Where was that? That is awesome. Nice. Oh, wow, Cave of the Winds. Yes, I have been there. Gotta take an elevator down. It's intense. So let's just tap into your soul, tap into your heart chakra. What's there? What's there? We're just gonna talk to it. Benji, you felt a bunch of nothing. Do you mean nothing like nothingness? Like nothingness, blankness. That's a gift. That's a gift because as we awaken and ascend, we will be letting go and detaching. So interesting because I'm in this little cabin. I just left my house after 22 years. We sold it. And like, they say as you awaken, your memories will kind of fade. I'm trying so hard to remember that house that I left last month. It was only last month. And it feels like not even my life anymore. It feels like it's not even, I, I don't even have words to explain how this feels. It's yeah, default mode, state is nothingness since birth. So are you feeling good about that or not, Benji? So it's interesting. It's interesting to me. The momentum is fast. The momentum is fast. My house sold fast. My memories are moving fast. And I'm just in the now moment. And like people are like, "Oh, you're sad to leave your house." I'm like, I had precipitory grief, but now it's gone, done, moving on. It's the strangest feeling. Yeah, yeah, Benji, it's a gift. It's a gift to be able to be in the nothingness. It's a gift to be able to detach. It's a gift to not be sentimental and hold all the memories. It's a gift. I have that gift. My family's always laughed at me for not remembering things and stuff. And now I see as I awaken more and more that these memories just fade. Like I'm done with it. It's done. It's run its course. It's done. And now I'm on to the next. Done a lot of healing, accepting, like, and forgiving. And now it's done. Chapter closed, move on. That's Eckhart Tolle talks about that too. It's just like let pictures fade. Um, I never had to learn to meditate. There was never internal chaos. I was born in the here and now with no internal dialogue, no hyperanalysis, no over attachment, a gift for sure in most ways. Yeah, Benji, I would say so. I would say so. Um, Benji, have you gotten kind of flack for that? Have family members and stuff appreciated that about you, or have they kind of judged you for that? I've been a little judged. They're fine with it now, but like, people have told me I'm a little cold at times, or like bypassing, or they've said things that like I just feel numb. I'm numbing out, not feeling emotions, and I'm like, no, I feel things. I just like we only need to feel like your connection is unstable. Uh-oh. For a Libra, I'm a real bitch. I roll. That's funny. Oh yeah. Um, well, I'm a Leo, and like we're supposed to feel everything and be exuberant and everything like that. And, um, but I have a Libra rising, so I present more as a Libra. I really like when things are fair. Um, yeah, and I'm a twin, so like we grew up like everything had to be pretty fair. Oh, you're a Libra rising too, yeah. And then I'm an Aries moon. Um, of course, I'm a twin. Yeah. Um, so, I feel like being a twin, people are all like, oh, it would be so fun to be a twin. I can't even tell you how many times people have stopped me and said, oh, I've always wanted to be a twin. And it's like, no way, you're an Aries moon too? That's crazy. um, But honestly, guys, being a twin, like we are so close, but then there's such intense mirror and reflection back. Um, we're 54 now, and we've really healed and grown our relationship. I'm so proud of ourselves, and I'm so happy because we have such joy together. But the pendulum can swing, and we can have such suffering together. So yeah. Are you, Benji, are you a twin too? Um, so being a twin, oh, you are? Oh my God. So you get it. So my sister's been more of the emotional, like water, like feminine energy person, like twin, and I've been more of the yeah, it's a lot in common. I've been more of the people would always said I was grounded. Um, I didn't tend to run big emotions. Um, yeah, so level-headed, stuff like that. But um, I think a lot of my life I was overwhelmed energetically because I was such an empath and didn't really know what was happening. So I would go to bed at like 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. and I was just really overwhelmed by the energetic dynamics in our home. So and I realized that's probably why because I was just very spiritually, psychically, and empathically sensitive. So anyway, where were we? Why were we talking about this? Oh, so twins. People love like the idea of being a twin, but it's intense. It's like you're here to do the work when you're a twin, I feel like. Um, and we are. And we are like when you look at people's charts, um, you have different lifetimes where you're like sometimes you're wrapping things up. My sister and I have this timeline, this chart where we're wrapping things up, and we'll maybe start a different phase, or who knows what if we're coming back or not, or we're wrapping this lifetime up to start a new phase. So it's a big wrap up type lifetime for us, and this having a twin to mirror each other has been huge for our awakening. So it's all good, but it's intense on all levels. Yeah, ecstasy and joy is so intense for us. We get to have that, but then we also get the intense, suffering and stuff with it all too. All right, guys. So, where do you want to go with tonight? You're welcome to ask for a mini sound healing, what you'd like to shift, what you'd like to entrain to. So, entrainment is a word we use in sound healing where you are entraining to a higher or stronger or more consistent frequency. Um, we call it dominant resonance. In physics, you call it forced resonance. But basically, in sound therapy, if something's strong, if a frequency is stronger and more consistent in the room, things will entrain to it. So you're trying to connect with my spirit guides more. Ooh, okay. Intense is preferable to flat. I've not lived a flat life, that would be sure. um, Hi, Simon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So oh, excuse me. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Okay, so is anyone else curious about spirit guides? Now, we can play with spirit guides or we can go right to the source of our clarity, right? And the thing is with spirit guides, they have capped consciousnesses. So, as you awaken your spirit guides, you have to upgrade the spirit guides. Or you just say, I am my spirit guide. I am my spirit guide, right? I am the fractal of one, of the allness. What I like to do, what I like to do is tune into something I call the ascended council. The ascended council includes my future self, my awakened self, and the ascended masters that I like to follow, like Jesus, Mary Magdalene. And then it's like you might have a little connection to certain angels. It could be archangels like Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel. They're in my ascended council. And I see it as kind of we're all at this table, and I see this group that I've sanctioned to help me this lifetime. And so one of the things that I did last year at an event called Daughters of Heaven down in Sedona was I met these two angels that I call Balik and Zeke. Zeke and Balik. And one said they really want to help me with like kind of like 3D stuff. And the other one is very feminine flow and wants to keep everything in flow. So they're in my ascended council. So you can call your crew that helps you the ascended council. And then you can get to know the angels that help you, the ascended masters that help you, the the alien light beings like Ashtar is in my ascended council. And it's interesting because you'll have this knowing or something will happen. Like I had a reading from kind of a psychic knower. She does chiropractics and stuff. And anyway, all of a sudden she was just like, do you have a relationship with Ashtar? And I was like, the galactic head. And I was like, not that I know of. But he's here and he's bowing to you. And she was like, I've never seen this happen. That's quite an honor that he's bowing to you. And I was like, oh. And so I just got the telepathic message that he's a guide for me. So I just kind of was like, okay, can you be part of my ascended council? So all of this is done kind of like psychically and empathically and telepathically. But you can just sit in a meditation and just ask, I'd really like to know who my angels are. Now, here is the key and a super important part. Do not forget this part. When you ask to know your angels, you say, I'd like to know the angels that I sanctioned at source, by me, for me, as me. Because if you don't, there's lots of angels that can come on in. Some of them are fallen angels, not to tell you to scare you or anything, but you really want to get sovereign with your ask and sovereign with your energy, right? I'd like to know my angels through my sovereign self, sanctioned by me at source. And then you're going to find that a few awareness comes through, right? Awareness comes through, and all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, what is your name? And like some interesting name's going to come through. It's very interesting. You guys, is this resonating with you? Do you have any questions? So this is how I have gotten to get to know my guides, and I've put them in something I call an ascended council. And then I can call on them specifically. And then there's even ones that I'm like, okay, I know I have someone in my ascended council that does psychic medical work. And when I'm not feeling good, I just call in the doctor in my ascended council. And I've set this up so that the ascended council has been sanctioned by me at source. This is a very important step because then no one can breach like anything of lower consciousness and not a match, or 4D consciousness trying to kind of work their own agenda in your life through what you're calling your spirit guides. Spirit guides can be fourth dimensional entities that just want their agenda made possible through your life, and you do not want to do that. The astral realm, the fourth dimensional corridor, can be kind of freaky and kind of like it's like the earth realm. Like, you can, how many times have you gotten the email with the guy being like, send me money, um right? Like, there's scam artists. There's a lot of scam artists in the 4D realm. And the 4D realm has their own agendas. Now, of course, there's light beings in the 4D corridor too. But this is the way that I do it, and it keeps it very clean. I create an ascended council with my future self and my ascended self in it. And then I ask as I get awareness, each one to be put in, and everyone there has been sanctioned by me at source. Okay? Make sense? So I will do a sound bath right now and telepathically call in your highest guides, your ascended selves, and it's your job to open your heart and receive these guides sanctioned by you at source. You guys ready? Hi, Faith. Hello, hello. Hi, Diamond. Oh, Diamond. Diamond, is that you? We just did a little tiny sound bath for tuning into the spirit guides. So, can I help you clarify? Did you meet one of them? Did they offer you a name? Diamond, is that Diamond Zion? Is that my friend Diamond Zion? You almost put me to sleep, woke me up by saying, hi, Faith. Ah, well, sleep, that almost sleep, that's a yoga nidra space. That's a very powerful psychic space. So here you are. I called you back. Did you feel a guide? Was there a guide? Was there an angel? Did you get to meet your ascended self? Hi, Barbie. We're having a crazy conversation about spirit guides, and I'm doing some sounds to help you connect with your spirit guides. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Were you able to connect? How about Benji? Benji Lee, 720, 4720. No, there's a barrier of some kind. I know of a lot of them have been trying to talk to me and can't. I have a lot of clear seeing is my main one. It just made me feel relaxed or I could focus better. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Well, this replay will be over on YT, so you can always go visit it again. I bet if we stayed with a longer one. Guys, I do private stuff. If you want to do just go to my link. I do private stuff too. You can schedule one. We can really tap in deeper and guide you into that. Yeah, follow me there. Yeah, for sure. Oh, right. So Benji says there's a barrier of some kind. All right. So did anyone else feel a barrier? So if you feel a barrier, well, all you need to do is ask a question. It's like, what is this? What is this barrier? So if you soften your gaze and you ask the question, what is this? What is this barrier? Is it a past you that doesn't want you to see it, scared of being let go of? Is it is it a lower dimensional, so which, so feel into expand, like what expands you the most here? Is it a lower frequency consciousness that you've risen above and now you can't really play there anymore? Feels protective. Okay. So anything that's protective is probably something in the ego or the pain body from a past experience, right? So inner child work or family systems. I do the internal family systems with people to kind of go into those protectors that kind of keep pulling them away from um, their higher consciousness, right? And so we go in and we talk to those protectors and we bring them up to date. We bring them to the present moment. Guessing, but that seemed legit. Tons of past lives to get trauma from. Yeah. Yeah, there's tons. Happy Monday, Louie. Hello, hello. So your past trauma could be protecting you from your spirit guides because they don't know exactly what they are. And there's so a lot of times in private work, what I do is we go in and we sing to them, soften the stress a little bit. We get in there and I guide you to talk to them, and then you start bringing them to the present moment. Give it, if they want a different role, and you just let them be. And but then they start seeing that it's safe. They start seeing that, oh, you're a grown up now. You're not like 5 usually when they come in or something like that. Talk to the past self that was a protector. I'm always one of those dang things. So we have lots of selves. We have lots of small s selves. We have only one capital S self. But when we're young, we don't know about we're kind of in that psychic amnesia. So the ego creates all these different selves, right? Like they call it a family, internal family systems, where there's the protector on protectors, and there's managers, and there's a really good book called No Bad Parts, and it explains this whole system. It gets a little involved. I think sometimes it's creates too many stories in the psyche instead of just being like, you know, processing the protective energy and letting it go. But some people like the idea of the family and keeping the stories alive for a little bit. I do that a little bit, but then I believe in like, let's move the energy and let's move on a little bit. Some people take the family parts so seriously and they keep them alive and well and running their lives. Basically, you want to be able to gently talk to it, get it up to speed, let it know that the capital S self is in charge and they're safe. Basically, you want all these young parts of you to know that you're safe. And when you're safe and they believe you're safe and they can have their part, that doesn't block you from growing your consciousness, then the floodgates open and your awareness and so everything starts flowing in. Um, yeah, and it's like a lot of people like us, Benji, that have clear, um, you know, it's easy to meditate. You kind of came in with a higher consciousness. Um, you don't necessarily you might not have guides. You might just have you. because that's really all spirit guides are, just fractals of you. And the higher you go in consciousness, the more simple it all gets. There's just you in the one love, and you have just divine order, and it's all good. So all right. I don't know what's happening on TikTok. These lives are getting less and less populated. I don't know why. Okay. Anything else? Anything else on your mind? Any curiosity about this weekend? All right, here's a little chant called Walking In. Walking in. That's what we're doing. Walking in, walking in, walking in. Walking in, walking in, walking in. Walking in my sovereignty. Walking in with possibility. Oh, oh. I am open, I am open, I am open. I receive, I receive, I receive. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, living in the truth of me. I'm living in the truth of me. Living in the truth of me. Living in the truth of me. Walking in, walking in, walking in. Walking in, walking in, walking in. I'm living in the truth of me. Living in the truth of me. Living in the truth of me. All right, we're walking in. We're walking into higher consciousness. We're walking into the truth of you. And if we're really, really being truthful with ourselves, like we're getting to know all the parts of ourselves, whether that's the young parts that are protecting us from our wounding or the parts that we call our spirit guides. We're learning about all those parts. And they're all fractals of the one, of the wholeness and the love that we are. Love them all. Bring them back into the one love consciousness. Wrap them up in love, and all's well. Thank you, Katya. So we have about 15 minutes left, and I do want to do a plug for tomorrow's live, which is every Tuesday morning at 8:30. 3 minutes of love. We just hold the frequency of love together. We're doing a global collective sync up to the frequency of love. So that's happening tomorrow morning. And so a little different than this one. Okay. Hello, Littlefoot. Welcome, welcome. Guys, if you want more voice work and metaphysical, spiritual direction, I have a ladies membership called Vocal Oneness. We'd love to have you. We connect at 12:30 Mountain Time on the first and third Thursdays of the month. And yeah, the membership's totally super affordable. And join us. Right now, we're building it. We've got 5 people and it's growing. It's awesome. We've had some really great revelations and sounds. It's been really good. So if you know that your voice is a superpower, like I just, you know, my voice has always had my back. Spirit, source has come through my voice, showing me things. It's been amazing. Um, your voice is a superpower and it's your link to your divine essence. And so that's what vocal oneness is all about. And so it's a women's group. We'd love to have you there. It's continuing membership. So love to have you there. And if astrology is your thing and you really want to see, like, is it in my astrology that I can't connect with my guides? And what is my south node and north node? Like, what am I evolving into? Right. So your south node is what you're born into, and your north node is what you're growing into. We have that too. It's called the harmonic healing map, where you pick a map that you want to be read with your astrology map, whether it's emotions or voice and soul path or relationships or abundance. And we look at that, we see how it's all set up in your chakra systems. And then from there, I take it and make you this sound healings, 20 to 40 minute sound recording, professional sound recording that you listen to every day for 30 days, and you reset your vibrational set point so that you start feeling really good in your chart and you start following the path of awakening that your chart has in front of you. Would love to hear anything you want to share about your previous planet, Artuvia. Yeah, it's so interesting. I just had someone tell me that like 15 years ago that my husband and I were both on that planet. And I mean, I barely have memories from this lifetime, so I don't have memories anymore. They don't serve to raise in consciousness to have those memories. But what I do have is the frequencies that come through my voice. So anyone that can decipher or feel those will sense it and things like that. But I do not have memories anymore. I just know. And that's the thing. As you awaken, you know. It's claircognizant. You just have this knowing. But then there's like little guides along the way. You're like, oh yeah, like this psychic that said I was Artuvian and that I was there when it blew up. But what I do know through my research is that when it blew up, many of those star seeds came and embodied on planet Earth, and they are the oldest humans on the planet Earth. And it's interesting because I have green eyes. I don't know what you guys have heard about this kind of stuff, but I have green eyes, and I'm also the blood type RH negative. And the RH, the Rhesus negative blood type, it's strange. It doesn't really live here. So my whole family is well, not my whole family. My twin sister is negative. My dad was negative. My son is negative. I'm negative. I have been getting knowings about a long time ago existing as some kind of water being and had no idea that this existed. I had memories of being on a planet when it blew up. Oh, well, Benji, this makes total sense. I just got chills. Yeah, I bet you were there with us. That we found each other. You know what I mean? I just keep getting chills. I'm just getting chills up and down my body. So yeah, we found each other. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, it's like a knowing. Yeah. It's just a knowing. And, we travel supposedly in soul pods, soul groups, and we think, oh, um, sometimes we think that's just our immediate family, but it's not. I remember having like, I would watch the show, and one of the actors actually died in real life, and I was having like a grief response like it was like my sister. And I was like, this is crazy. But then someone close to me who's pretty psychic and aware is just like, just because they're a famous person, like an actor, doesn't mean that they're not part of your soul group. They're in your experience. So most likely, some of us that are on these live, all of us probably are on these lives together. We're feeling this resonance with each other. We're part of we're part of each other's soul groups. And the fact that you're here on this live, when we start talking about Artuvia and the Mintakan, and then you're all of a sudden having this knowing, like, here we are. And now you just learned that you have this experience from Artuvia, and we're singing the language of our planet, of our past planet, and you're getting something from it, right? Um, it's beautiful. It's just synchronicity and it's just divine order. It's just beautiful. I just love it. I love it. I'm going to do a few more soundings, guides, including dozens of angels said yes, we were there. I knew your husband too. We saw it coming and we were water beings. It's why I resonate so hard with swimming in the stars. Yeah, yeah. And it was like, what I do know about Matakan, it was a utopian planet. So it got blown up from the outside. And, but what I want you to tune into in your guides and stuff is feel into the timeline where it's still there. Yeah. Yeah. So Benji, we're here and we've been here a long time. We've been here a long time. Hmm. Hmm. You're welcome, Katya. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Yeah, yeah. Pure joy. Absolute. Absolute, for sure. I'm loving this. Beaches, no sand, though just rock sloping down into water. The skies are oranges, pinkish, tons of not clouds, but people, souls in the skies dancing. Our atmosphere was lighter. Yeah, yeah. So we could float up and like dance in the skies. Yeah. Breathing was so easy. We didn't swim. It was a water planet, but had land too. Yeah, I feel like it was very different than the reality here. It wasn't just like land and then water. So you're explaining it very well. It was just kind of swirled. I'm going through heartbreak. Oh, Eve, I'm sorry. Heartbreak and loss, and just felt so tranquil with this. You know, Eve, I'm so glad you made it here. Somehow you got here, and I'm sorry you're going through heartbreak. But as we know, the heart breaks and then it comes back together even stronger. Hmm. Yeah, so different. Yep, so different. Um, let's do a little bit more, Eve. Eve's having a little heartbreak, and this is for Eve, just to bring her heart back together. Feel the oneness that she is. They are, sorry. Um, heart, space. Heart, you are one. You're love. All's going to be okay. Kiwi. So we're talking about the Matakan star seed over here. Someone was asking me what I did, and as I had my eyes closed, it was just like I was sound. And I don't understand what I was. I just was sound. And you had, quote, concerts, except it was more than fun. It was love and joy and sound healing, the amount of harmony you helped maintain. Yeah, it's all very different, isn't it? It's all very different. It's like we weren't walking and swimming, even though it was a water world. It's not like water here. It was a consciousness world. I was a consciousness. Yeah, that really resonates with me. It became sound. Yeah, that really resonates with me. Yeah. Well, Benji, you're having a lot of insight and knowing here. It's pretty amazing. It's like you were reading my mind through the sound because I was visioning what you're talking about, but I didn't know exactly how to put it to words. It's pretty cool. Oh, blessings, beautiful. You are not alone. You are never alone, Eve. I know heartbreak sometimes feels like we can be, that we're alone, but something led you to here. You're not alone. You're not alone. Just tune in. Just tune in, hands on your heart, and tune in to the one love. And we're all here. We're all here for you, with you, and as you. You remote view others' memories. You got that one. You got that one, Benji, 100%. Because, like, that, I didn't know exactly how to describe it. Because I was like, I wasn't in a body, but I don't understand. um, you are welcome. You're welcome, Eve. We're just here to, I'm just here to remind people and help people remember. Just talk to their souls and say, psst, remember me? Remote view others, usually an accident. Interesting. I think I have another chant. Let me see. Here's a little chant for you guys. It's called Take a Pause with Me. Take a pause with me. It's gonna be alright. Take a pause with me. Let go of the fright. Take a pause with me. Neutralize what you see. Take a pause with me, 'cause we are rising up. Take a pause with me. Let faith fill your cup. 'Cause we are rising up. The grand rising is here. We are rising up. We are changing the script. We are rising up. The scale is about to tip. Thank you. Well, it is time. It is time. It is time we start winding down. So, like our souls could exist either with or without bodies at will, like a shapeshifter, but more on a off switch, you would become just your soul and emit sound waves made of what your soul was. That went very far. Yes. Beautiful. I think you're just right on. Um, Enjoyed this and was so needed. Thank you and good night. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Join us tomorrow morning if you can for 3 minutes of love. We're just going to wind down, guys. But I'm having this great conversation here with Benji if you're over on YT because we're talking about our star seed experience and they are remote viewing it. And I'm feeling it, not so much seeing it, but having like this knowing, like, no, I wasn't a body. And then Benji's like remote viewing it and saying exactly what I would want to put to words. It's like the most trippy thing. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's like it's exactly what I was thinking when I was singing and getting close with it was that like, I don't think I was a body or I wasn't an animal. I just was like this sound consciousness. It was weird. Yeah. So different planets function differently, right? Especially one that's in 5D, higher consciousness, probably beyond 5D. Um, so very interesting. I will. Thanks, Benji. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Existing just as sound waves. That makes so much sense to me. Thank you. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I had a really rough night's sleep last night, so I think I'm going to start winding down and just getting peaceful so I can fall asleep tonight. So I just really appreciate each one of you on both these lives here, and I will be live on both platforms tomorrow morning for 3 minutes of love. Really potent. Invite your friends. We hold the frequency of love for the collective as we build the bubble of 5D reality here in on Earth. We've got to exist in 5D. We got to get on this timeline. It's going to have so much more ease and joy because the other timeline of Earth is not going to be so pretty and not so fun. So let's work on getting on this timeline together. Let's be here. Let's hold it together. Let's get the collective building this 5D. Okay. And if you guys have anything you want to work on privately, I do have private sessions, and I also do group memberships, where we get a little bit more focused in the work we're doing, and that's for women. And all of that is either in the descriptions or in the link. Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Benji. I appreciate it so much. Really do. It was so interesting. I kind of want to take a screenshot of everything you said because it was so interesting to me. Let me see if I can take a screenshot of this. Oops, it's not letting me. All right. I am going to get all of this because this is fascinating to me what you wrote. Take a all right. Bye. Join us tomorrow. 3 minutes of love.